wherever you are in the world. I first want to show gratitude and thanks for everyone sending healing energies and thoughts my way, as the last few weeks I've been quite under the weather. So thank you for that. And I wanted to come live today, which is not really planned, to hold some space for some global healing. As you might have known, you've woken up to the news today that Russia has taken action in what they feel is necessary. And during these times when there is heightened emotion, not just globally as what I'm focusing on today, but let's boil it down and even take it to personal situations, whether in friendship or relationship or at work, when emotions are running high and there's any kind of imbalance or distress, any kind of sensation of, oh my God, that's not what I want to see. Where your values or your needs aren't being met, this is the time that we change our focus from looking at all those things that are going wrong or all those things that aren't fulfilling us, where I'm certain we could identify it quite easily. I think that's one of our talents as being human, is to be able to look at all the little things that are going wrong and not going right and focusing on them. But if you're here at this channel, you too are probably a highly sensitive person, aligned with feeling your energy, aligned with knowing there's something greater out there, a different kind of influence. Excuse me, Maitland saying hi, hitting some chimes. Maitland is a guide of mine, and she likes to hit these chimes that I have set away on top of the refrigerator. So that's what you're listening to. When you're sensitive in that way and you can feel those imbalances and those pings or pains in your heart or your gut, we tend to use some old tools, and our old tools are focus on what's wrong and fix it, and look at what's not working and change it. And so when something global happens like this, when we're observing choices that are kind of out of our control, when we're taught that if we don't like what we're seeing, to change it, but it's out of our control, then we just kind of feel helpless. Then it's like, I have the excuse to walk away. I cannot contribute to this. I don't live there. I don't have the knowledge. I don't have the power. I'm not in the right position. Whatever the excuse is. I know I called it an excuse. But as an energy sensitive person, there's so much that you can do. You have many options. And so we're going to change the way that we are used to looking at it. What's wrong, fix it. What doesn't work, change it. And we're going to say, take the energy that you have, those thoughts that you were spending. Thoughts are energy. So that's, energy. Think of it as like electricity. It's going to power something up. And if you're hanging out and worrying about something or fretting over it, then you're feeding the worry and the fret to grow a little bit bigger. You're giving it that frequency that it needs. So if we change that and decide not to look at what's going wrong, I'm not saying ignore it. Two different things. I'm just saying don't focus so heavily on it. There are other ways to create change, which is take your power of thought, of energy, of emotion, take that power, that electrical energy, and put it towards what you wish to see unfold. So in this case, good communication, peace. When we're looking at all the countries involved right now in making decisions about their actions, I don't want to get so specific because I don't really care to get quite political. What I really want to focus on is look at the outcome you really desire. For me, that outcome is good communication, space to allow for communication, to be seen, to be heard, to get needs met, and then ultimately peace or harmony. And so I'm going to put my attention and my thoughts and my emotions in that bucket so that that place has enough energy to where it can come out and influence what is happening. Now I'm going to do this in a way where I am not ignoring what's going on. Now, saying that, I want to pause and say hi to everybody. Oh, Jay says, your voice sounds like mine. Do we have scratchy voices today? Hi, Lost Pod Files. I've been watching a long time, but saying hello for the first time. Hi, thank you so much for being here. Welcome to YouTube and Facebook is where I'm posting today. Angela Elise Book says, thank you, Jamie. It hurts my heart so much. So this is a beautiful way to redirect. Yeah, I like the word. This is our redirect. And as energy sensitive people, as those of us who've decided we're going to live our life in this way, here's our opportunity to, as Angela Elise Book says, redirect. Let's redirect our focus. Hey, Brandon. Hi, Tammy. Ben, good morning. And of course, me, myself. It's good to see you. And hi, Shelly. And is that Sheldon? The wonderful Sheldon. Kurt, you're up. How's Florida? Hope everything is going well. Hi, Oriole. So how do we look at something that's so much in our face and in our lives, whether that's the personal relationship or something more global, like with what's happening with Russia right now? How do we redirect our focus? How do we not linger on everybody else focusing on what's going wrong or how to make the shift? If you have some techniques that you use, I'd love for you to put your fingers to the keyboard. Let's share them as luminaires. Jay's agreeing that yes, her voice is a bit scratchy. It is. I'm waiting for this to go away. I had the most lovely sinus infection. It was so bad that my phone couldn't recognize my face. Oh my God. Donna Rooks! Hi. I hope you're happy and in a place like home today on Thursday. Helena, Bear, Mary Beth, you guys are awesome. So Shanna Schneider is approaching it by sending loving energy to all sides. I enjoy that so much. It's not about saying, I agree with this one and I've looked at the details and I have developed my opinion. And even though I'm not a part of a situation, I have my opinion, so therefore I'm going to pick a side. That's quite difficult to do without having all the facts, without being able to observe exactly what's going on, minus the evaluation and the opinion and the high emotions. And so bathing all sides of a situation, in my opinion, I say that's a beautiful choice. That meets my needs for inclusivity. Do you know what is in us that says, this one's right, this one's wrong, I'm going here, which I can stretch that concept right over what I've said at the beginning of the live stream, which is I'm going to choose to focus on good communication, to have it lead to harmony. Like I'm going to take my energy and my thoughts and focus on peace rather than worry about the inconsistency and the war and the harm and the deaths, which don't settle well with me. It angers me that there is a carelessness so big that it feels like it has the right to step on others' livelihoods, others' lives. And this extends much deeper from, I can get real woo-woo with you if you want, but greater scenarios or larger scenarios would be war. But then we could look at coming in with bug sprays and pesticides in your yard and wiping out colonies of insects. Who are we to choose? Now, I'm not just swinging over and siding in the far extreme. I like having the conversations where we can take both extreme energies and kind of mush them into the middle. I'm not saying this is totally bad, don't ever spray your yard. That's not what I'm saying. But to have the awareness and the consciousness of exactly what you're doing when you're moving forward. Clifford's like, yes, do the woo woo. Michelle says, hello, much love. Was hoping you would let your beautiful voice light this moment in the world. Your perspective and love is appreciated. Dang it, Michelle. I wish I could just dive through and hug that beautiful soul of yours. We need to speak up. We have so much ability and power with redirecting how we're holding the space for an event to unfold. Let's put it into practice. Let's put it into practice. Look what we did through, I say we, humanity, people as a whole. What we did through quarantine, how we all pulled together and connected more than ever with this mass consciousness. We were all going through very similar situations. And we watched the world wake up, and like 60% of humanity said, whoa, 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 I've been asleep. I've been doing work that I don't really enjoy. I would like to change some things. And you did. And it's so exciting to watch all this change happen. Of course, it's creating situations where people have to redirect their commonplace routines because it's providing some disruption. And I enjoy disruption, and this war that's coming is disruption. So there is some beauty and good and value in it. But instead of us taking this time, absorbing the news and how they want us to see things, and you know how our news can sensationalize things and hype it up, I'm going to request that if it resonates with you, let's take the time to, yes, read what's written out there. Let's be knowledgeable. I'm not saying ignore things, but to be mindful of where we're lingering and spending and investing our energy. And let's invest it to a solution rather than empowering the conflict as it is. Mary Beth says, speaking of healing angels, I believe that every morning I will send my love and golden white light, hoping they can resolve their differences quickly. I enjoy this technique. Then I have to get on with my life for the rest of the day. Yes, yes. But what's cool about working with energy is you don't have to spend 6 hours dedicating your focus and your energy to make an impact. Energy can be equally as strong directing it for 6 hours as 5 minutes. It's pretty wild. Maybe we should spend a whole other afternoon on that one. Hi, Lee Andrews Reed. Sending love and light and healing, says Iha. Love and light to everyone. Good morning, Milan. Is it Aldridge? And Jennifer is also saying good morning. So here we have this great opportunity. What are we going to do with it? I would like to hear from you guys and how you're holding space as you're sharing here as we go through this unraveling of conflict in our world. And also wanted to briefly mention, did anybody feel the conflict rising over the last 2 weeks? I know, listening to the energy update, which we're doing tomorrow for March, Maitland's coming in and doing the energy update, sharing which chakras are going to be challenged, needed, and supported, and giving you information what's going on. For February, she was like, the 16th is going to be amazing, and like the rest of the month is going to be easy. Did you feel the ease? I'm like, I was kind of struggling there for a little bit. But again, my body was not doing so hot. It was doing its own personal healing journey, but it just seemed like everything was not fully working. It was like, oh, cram this in, fit this in, do this, and this tension. And then when the news kind of finally came out that this is what the decision was with Russia, then it kind of came clear what we were all picking up on and feeling was all that inconsistency, all that planning to use force. It can really just imbalance everything. And I've had my phone blowing up from other energy sensitive people going, what in the is going on? You said it was going to be easy. And I was like, yeah, I'm waiting for it too. It's kind of wild. Tammy Wallace, keep the energy high and focus on the positivity and send love and light. Yes, I would like to understand what positivity means for you, Tammy. We all have different definitions of this positive and negative, which kind of bleeds into good and bad. So I'm just curious what your definition is. Joseph says, morning. I refrain from the news because it's always biased and negative. I focus on meditation, helping others, and remaining in peace. And by the act of you remaining in peace, the rest of us can feed off of that, right? It's almost like this news and the hype and sensationalizing banks on us to not be settled and get into peace and create that chaos frequency to keep everybody addicted to hear what's happening next and what's going next and what's going on and frazzled. But when we all unite and get calm like we did during the pandemic, wow, it's an incredible feeling. We're getting there. I enjoy that. Thanks for sharing that, Joseph. Sheldon says, Maitland's definition of ease seems to be different than ours. I agree. She's not here, is she? I can hear you laughing, yes. Mary Beth says, yes, it makes you emotional. I had to fight back the tears this morning when thinking about it. When thinking about it, I lost it. He could feel her brothers and sisters across the world and the fear. Yeah. Hello, sensitive luminaires. Colleen just came in. Hi, Colleen. Hi. We're doing a trance channeling today at noon. Grace is going to be talking about is it the differences between understanding and acceptance? I don't know if she's listening, but it's a topic about, getting more clarity around the differences of understanding and accepting. And then she's going to do a Q&A. So if you're interested or you have any questions, you can head over and join us on Learn It Live at noon. So it's nice to have Colleen back in the office. Well, you guys, does anyone else, Sheldon says, have crazy dreams last night? My friends are all talking about their dreams today. God, I'm going to have to think about it. I was really restless last night. I don't think I got into heavy dreaming, but I remember almost every time from turning over, flipping around. Angela Elise book, I didn't know until my son told me. I haven't watched the news in 20 years. There's a choice. Me as well. I get the news from Colleen. I get the news from my dad and my husband. I just wait for it. Cheryl says, hello, Jimmy Butler, the everyday medium. Hello. I appreciate your readings. Listening from Massachusetts today. Hello, Mass. Hope you're staying warm up there. Oh my gosh. Look, it's Team Honey. I like this name. Team Honey, Kira, Ra, and Yira. Felt close to 2 weeks of balanced flow, and then the last 3 and 4 days have seemed to be wow we diddle. Oh my gosh. Please tell me that's a real word and it's in the dictionary because I'm loving it. Wow we diddled. Speaking to the physical body and giving it permission to feel has helped lots. Wow, a mindfulness and staying conscious of what your physical body is doing. Yes. Mosesiva, shining our light without agenda to illuminate new possibilities. Wow. That's incredible. Oh, you guys are incredible. Thank you for sharing. And please, I encourage you guys to read. It's so helpful to see where other people are coming from, how you're approaching this. Dan Robert says, checking in the chaos. Great timing. Much gratitude as always. I slept deeply, funny enough, hoping our world leaders make mindful decisions. That is a great place to focus some energy. Sending it to world leaders, the people who are going to be hopefully listening to masses and channeling that energy in, that are making the decision, and giving that frequency and vibration of mindful decision making. I like that. Kiara, how is Italy? It's always good for my heart and my mind having Jamie on when the world is acting the way I don't understand. I know this head, gosh, we can just get into it. Amber says, I've been using Reiki to heal my hernia and I do feel it's working. Yay, Amber, go. I'm not certified or anything, but I'm powerful and have belief. Yes, we are all powerful. No certification needed to be powerful. Find that belief system and let's just decide personally, wherever you are, decide now, where are you going to put your energy? How are you going to invest it as the world, as NATO, as Russia, as all of the countries involved are making their decisions, moving forward, and then trickle it down. See it like water, where it can just infiltrate all the wrinkles and all the tiny spots and just saturate and nurture everything it touches, down to the people, to the animals, to the plants, to the land that's going to be feeling the force of these decisions, and sending it what you describe as your highest frequency, love and light. I heard the word positivity and mindfulness in the chat thread. I like all these. Okay, I just wanted to touch base with you guys and let you know, just not even let you know, it's a reminder, just remind you. We're going to be hearing a lot of news and it is going to be sensationalized. Listen to it. Please don't take it to heart, not to fact. Get calm within your body and send out the frequencies, the outcome that you wish to see. That's going to be your personal light, your personal opinion of how you'd like to see it unfolded. And my wish is that it would be for a greater harmony as a whole, but you are in control over your own power and your own light, so you will be making those decisions for yourself. All right. It is Thursday. I'm going to hang out with Colleen, and maybe I'll see some of you over on Learn It Live for our trans channeling. I hope to see you guys tomorrow on YouTube as Maitland gives the March energy update. And beyond that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Choose happiness. Choose love. Let it be right up there in the noggin to pause. If it's not unfolding, it being life situation, if it's not unfolding the way that you're in alignment with, pause. Pause creates our momentum, and make choices that will self-prioritize your happiness. Please. Remember, this is not woo-woo. It's true. I will see you guys later. Bye, everybody. Take care. Maybe we're not going anywhere. It doesn't want me to hang up. Oh, that's fascinating. This program is saying no. You have much more to say. I'm entertained by this. I'm paying attention. Thank you so much, Ed Gonzalez. It's good.